Welcome to Yoga in the Park at Grace Lake. We're happy to have you here today. My name's Jen Keys. I'm with Keys Camp in the southeast side of Des Moines, and I hope you enjoy class today. There at Keys Camp. Such a pleasure to be here this morning, and I did the class June 20th. I think we had a little bit hotter day, so today we're going to just let it all go, okay? Let everything out. This is a place to do it. I want to get started here by seeing a show of hands. Who's new to yoga today? Maybe first time, maybe second time? Great. Good show. Good, great. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for coming out to check out this awesome thing we call yoga. So if you did raise your hand and you saw somebody near and dear to you that did not raise their hand, that means you're going to be want to be watching them for little simple cues that maybe you didn't hear me say. If we get into a pose, I unfortunately don't have an assistant with me today to walk around and just help pull your hips where they need to be or whatnot. So look around, get familiar with somebody around you that you can just see a pose up close if you cannot see me while I'm doing it, okay? So the first thing we're going to do today is just ground ourselves. Pull that fleshy stuff out of the way, all right? Sit up nice and tall. You can sit cross-legged, although if you have a sore back, this is really not a good place for you. You should maybe extend your legs or throw your feet off to the side. Let's just get really comfortable, okay? And let's close our eyes. I know that's kind of difficult to do sometimes, especially in the middle of this beautiful country. Woo! Got to take it all in as we can. Let the backs of your wrists just rest on top of your legs. Palms face the sky, and just sit real comfortably in your space. Think about the parameter of your mat and the space that your body is occupying right now in this present day and time. And just let that be your center focus for the next few seconds here as we just get into what we're going to get into. As I say that, I'm reminded to ask you to ask yourself, what is it that you're going to get yourself into in the next hour? We're not going to be climbing trees. We could. We're not going to be running around the lake. We're just going to be sitting within this space on our mat, doing what we do best, and that's getting to know ourselves. That's really what yoga means to me, just getting to know myself a little bit better. And the better I know myself, the better I'm able to share myself, my true self, with others. So I hope in today's experience I am able to share that with you. So as you sit in your space, sit in your mats with your eyes closed, feeling this beautiful 72 degrees run through you, feeling the sun's warmth burn through you. Feel that energy of the presence of our earth around us. But also think about what it is that you want to learn about yourself today in yoga. Breathe deep through your nasal passage. Feel that breath travel deep into your belly. Fill the belly up. As you exhale, let your jawline relax. Let your mouth softly open. And just let that cool exhalation get out of your system. Somewhat of an airy exhalation as you let it go. Deep breath in again through the nasal passage. Feel the rise and fall of your breath, not only through breath, but also through the belly and through the chest, through the ribs. Open up and expand. Let that jawline soften. Let your lips softly open, and let that sigh of exhalation go. Let the wind pick up that exhalation. Let the wind carry your toxins elsewhere. Through exhalation, we do release a lot of toxins. So sometimes it's our job, it's our role to put a little more intention with that exhalation so we can actually get rid of more toxins if we're just simply thinking about it more. Breathe in deep once more. Open the jawline. Keeping our eyelids closed. Release your right ear to your right shoulder. And take your left hand off to the left side of your hip, pressing your palm towards the ground. Opening and lengthening through your trapezius muscle in your neck. We carry 85% of our stress right there in the neckline. Let your left hand come to the ground and chin to the chest, rolling your left ear to your left shoulder. Pressing your right palm off to the side of your hip bone, flexing that hand as you lengthen through the palm, as you release the ear to the shoulder. Taking a deep breath in, letting the fingertips come to the ground on the outside of your hip, chin to chest. And then just a half head roll to the right. Pull the forehead back lightly, chin to chest. Inhale as you draw the forehead back. left ear to left shoulder, and exhale, chin to chest. We'll go one half head roll to each side. To the right first, pull the forehead back slightly, and exhale, chin to chest, bless you. And one more time to the left side, and then chin down to your chest where we will stay. All 10 fingertips are going to wrap around the back of your head. Elbows wrap in towards your temples, and just feel that light weight of the elbows pulling down towards the inner thighs. Let the tension go in that head and that neck. Let your fears go. Whatever you're holding back, you're holding it back right there in the neck. So just let it bury itself down. You're going to start to feel that stretch move down into your upper spine, maybe even to your middle, maybe even to your low back. As we slip the fingertips away from the head, I want you to continue to roll your body forward, bringing your forearms out in front of your shins, and just try to relax into a rounded ball. Now, if you're in your Indian style half lotus, full lotus position, you're going to get a really nice deep stretch in your hips. If the Indian style seated position is not comfortable for you, your legs are out ahead of you, still just round the back and release. Let that head weigh very, very heavy as you hang. Deep breath in. Bring your hands right there in front of you and walk yourself up to center. Now, in Indian style, you don't realize it until you actually switch, but you need to switch your legs now because we're going to do it with the other side in front. And this time, let's go ahead and take a deep opening breath in, reaching those arms all the way up. As you exhale, let that breath carry you down. Think about where you're going. You're going to exhale. You're going to put those toxins in the soil where they belong. Put them there. Let them go. Shake that head out. Relax. Don't hold the tension in your head and your neck. Number one rule in today's class, don't hold back. Slide those hands in front of you. Let's go ahead and walk it back to center. Take your right hand and place it over here on your left knee. Take that left hand and place it behind your spine. I want you to pull your body into a spiral, wringing out the waistline, opening up the spine, lifting up through the heart center, and trying to draw your eyes over and beyond your left shoulder. So we're going to look to that person behind us. Let the eyes keep gazing. Let the eyes keep gazing. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, unravel yourself back to center. Taking our left hand over here to our right knee, and right hand behind us. Go ahead and pull in with that left arm, and pull back with that right hand securely placed behind you. Twist, 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 keep going. Don't hold back. Deep breath in. As you exhale and spiral back to center, let's open the arms up and let's go ahead to the left. Inhale, open the arms up, spiral yourself to center. Exhale, twist to the right. We'll go one more time each side. Try to notice that you're going deeper each time. It's repeated. And release to that left. Keep your head up, keep your heart up, keep your spirits up. Let's go other side. And exhale as you bring it out. Excuse me. Coming back to center, let's bring our arms out to the sides of our hips. Deep breath in, reach it up. Inhale. And pull those prayer hands to heart. Excellent job. Let's go ahead and scoop our arms underneath this left leg. Bring the foot into your sternum and sit up nice and tall as you can. And bring your right hand, wrap it around the foot, and just kind of shake your hips up. Good hip opener to start with today. We're going to get into some really deep hip stretches this morning. I just want to make sure with all of us new people, we're ready to go there, okay? Make sure we're not slouching. Lift up tall through the head. Lift up tall through the heart. Take your left hand on the inside of that left foot. I just want you to reach it out towards me. Flex your foot. Oh, baby, that feels good, yeah? Calf, let's make sure it's right straight ahead of us. We're not going to go out to the side yet. We're just going to lift it right up here in front of us. Now, if you want to go a little deeper, wrap your right arm and left arm around the calf. Keep that foot energized by flexing through the foot and draw that knee up towards your nose. Now, take your nose down to your knee. Exhale. Keep your foot pushing towards the sky. Good job. Bring that right foot back into left foot. Back into your chest. Cradle that left leg now and rock it out again. Beautiful job. Place your left leg down. Just let it drop. Take care of that beautiful leg and let it go to the ground. Let's scoop underneath the right foot. How's everyone doing so far? Can you hear me in the back? Everyone in the back can hear? Great. Awesome. Let's go ahead and just take that right leg. Take it to where you need it. Right? If you need to move a little bit more to get that space in your hip stretched, then you do that for yourself. Keep this right foot energized by flexing it. And now we take that right arm on the inside of that right foot and let's reach it out in front of us. Try to keep it in line with your body right here, perpendicular off the torso. Excellent. If you want a little bit bigger stretch, keep that foot energized, wrapping the arms around and behind the calf and pull it up a little bit higher. Try not to round your back. Beautiful. Lift up through that heart. Try to take your nose to your knee if you can. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. Not let go of the leg. I'm just saying let go of that tension you're holding. Everyone's like, okay, whatever. No. Let go of that stuff you might be holding on to that's prohibiting you to get your best stretch. Okay, so take it all the way up there. Deep breath in and bring it back in. Let's cradle that leg. Rock it out through your hip just a little bit longer. Deep breath. Everybody ready to stand? Soon we will. Nothing wrong with sitting down on a Saturday morning. And bring that right foot gently to the floor. Good job. Let's go ahead and roll over to hands and knees, everyone. Just get there in your own space and time. Get there however you best get there. Shake out your arms and shoulders as you get there. And let's really talk about alignment here. On our tabletop bath, we want to make sure that the belly doesn't sway, nor does the spine round towards the sky. We want a nice neutral spine by absorbing that space in our tummies. Hands are positioned shoulder width apart. Looking back at our knees, now make sure they're about hip distance apart. And now turn all 10 toes under and just press your hips back towards your heels. We're not going to lift off the ground yet. I just want you to stretch the arches of your feet before we go into a downward dog. Sometimes that first stretch in the morning on our heels is a bit too much. And then pull your energy forward. And let's do it one more time. Exhale, push back through the arched feet. Feel that stretch, especially you girls who might have worn silly shoes last night. Okay? I know, I was one of them too. So it feels good to stretch those arches. All right, now for those of you who are brand new to yoga, we're going to do one of the most infamous moves in yoga called downward facing dog. Now in downward facing dog, you want to elevate your hips to the sky. And if you know what downward facing dog is, go ahead and go into it. And new people, go ahead and just watch a neighbor around you to see what's going on. Hips are up to the sky. Heels are lengthening down towards the earth. Head is released inside of those arms. Try not to lock into your shoulders. Keep the shoulder space open, soft, elbows slightly rounded. Feel the rib cage press back towards your shins. Feel your belly press back towards your thighs. Elongate the backs of your legs. Lift up high through the hips. And let's go ahead and lift all the way up to the tippy toes here in downward facing dog. And as you exhale, really encourage yourself to release deeply into your heels. Whether or not your heels touch the ground is not the key. Feeling that length through the backs of your legs. Feeling that open sensation in your hips, your hamstrings, your sit bones, your belly, your chest, and maybe even a little bit into your head and heart, if you allow it. Don't hold back. Take those deep breaths in, exhale out. You start to feel your shoulders get a little warm. You're starting to burn a little bit, especially if you're new to yoga. That's normal. That's okay. Endure it. Challenges are good in life. Deep breath in. Let your eyes gaze forward now inside of your hands. And then just slowly walk your feet forward, hanging out over the legs. Let go of the floor. Let go of the ground. And now soften your knees just a little bit as you hang heavy over your thighs. Shake your head out. Roll it in a circle one direction. And then roll it the other way. We're going to stay rounded over our thighs and let the arms weigh very heavy as we start to peel our bodies off of the ground. Stacking each vertebra as we slowly come to standing Tadasana. Rolling those shoulder blades back and feeling the openness in our chest, heart, and the center of our bodies. Good job. Get it. Shake it out. I like to dance, so I might bust out with the Running Man or something up here today. Just join me, okay? Really, that's what life's all about. All right, so here we go. In standing Tadasana, let's make sure that our feet are really grounded below us. Some of us prefer our feet together. Some of us find better balance with our feet a little bit separated. So you have to make that decision for yourself. I can't tell you where to go. I can just tell you that you're here and it's a beautiful day. All right, so here we go. Lift all 10 toes up and spread them out like a fan. And then let them place themselves back to the ground. Lifting up through the kneecaps and then tucking your pelvis underneath you. Lengthening through your spine, arms out to your sides with the palms facing me. The palms receiving that awesome view behind me in front of you. And let's take a deep breath in. Think about as you lift here through your sternum and your heart. Think about taking it all in. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. And as you exhale, push it all out and release over your legs. Hips are high, legs are straight, and that's called a swan dive, okay? Swan dive. As your eyes gaze forward just a little over the eyebrows, look ahead, look up towards me, lengthen your back, and then exhale back with your nose towards your knees into your forward fold. As you place your hands back by your hip bones, you're going to reach up through those hip bones, lengthen through your spine, lengthen through your head, and return to a standing position, sweeping those arms all the way up overhead. Beautiful. Excellent. Excellent job. And exhale, swan dive. Really express it forward. You're diving down to the earth. Good. Hands to the ground. And gaze forward. Inhale, monkey pose. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Reach up through the crown of your head. Lengthen through your spine. Open it up and receive it all. And exhale, swan dive. This is just going to help get that back real limber. Sit bones limber. And we're going to add on this time. Inhale, eyes halfway up, monkey pose. And exhale, walk, or you can jump, depending on who you are, depending on how warmed up you are. Walk these feet back into a plank position from your forward fold. Now, in a plank position, we want to be on our toes, maybe. Maybe you don't really care for that position. Hey, I understand. And then therefore, you're going to go to your modified plank, which is your knees down underneath your hips. Make sure that you're not slouching into your shoulders. That's the last thing we want to do to those shoulders is bring tension back to them. All right, so really press out of the palms. Feel the heart sit right inside of your thumbs and slowly lower your heart to the floor. Beautiful. Keep that head, neck, and spine in a line as you go. And now let your feet drop to the floor if you're in modification. If you're not, just let the tops of the toes touch the earth. Press into your palms as you lift up through your heart and sternum. Upward dog is going to lift the hips off the floor. If you want to do something more modified, let's go down to cobra. Modification cobra, forearms down, and just lift up. But again, try not to slouch. Avoid that tendency to carry that tension that we always carry, that we already spent 5 minutes getting rid of, okay? So from our opening heart movement, that's going to be your choice today. I want you to turn all 10 toes back here behind you, and then big, strong press into your downward facing dog. We've been here before. Find it. Again, the integrity of the down dog is very vital to its usefulness. So let's find that usefulness of the down dog. It's really hitting everything. Wiggle it around a little bit. If you're feeling confined in your space, please don't blame that on me. Okay? Wiggle it out. Shake it out. Shake your head. Roll it. Turn your ear from side to side. Open those elbows. Lift up higher. Did you know you can? Did you imagine that you could? Try to take it there. Deep breath in. Eyes are going to gaze forward as we deep breath in, and then walk or jump. I'm going to avoid jumping on this table. Walk forward, feet inside of the hands. And we're back in our monkey pose for an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to keep our vinyasa flow very simple today. Inhale up. Open up. Now we're going to add a little bit of an arch in the back, okay? So really be careful as you go here. We're going to salute the sun. There goes my mic. We're going to salute the sun. As we salute the sun, we want to lift out of the ribs. We want to lengthen out of our spine, but we don't want to slouch. Okay? Posture, everybody, posture. So as you open up into your back bend, slight back bend, go there with ease, all right? Listen to your spine. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Respect this beautiful thing that we've been giving. All right? Now exhale, swan dive. Release it all to the floor. Inhale, monkey pose. Exhale, walk or jump back to plank position. Hold your plank position and inhale. And as you exhale, draw those elbows in and lower your body to the earth. And on your next inhalation, you're going to lift up for your heart opener of choice. And as you exhale, turn all 10 toes and release into downward dog. And keep going. And again, check out people next to you. If you're not sure what we're doing out here, find someone that looks like they do. All right, eyes gaze forward, inhale. And as you exhale, walk or jump inside of those hands. With ease. Good. Inhale, monkey pose. Eyes gaze forward. Spine lengthens. Forehead reaches out. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Begin to pick up that inhalation. Begin to draw it all in and up and reach and salute the sun. Open up if you want to. Really find your feet grounding themselves into the earth. Exhale, swan dive. Hands to the floor. Forward fold. Exhale, exhale, exhale to get rid of it. Inhale, monkey pose. Exhale, walk or jump back. Beautiful. Plank position, we take an inhalation, find your plank. And as you exhale, squeeze your elbows in. Keep your shoulder blades down the back of your body and release your torso to the floor. Heart opener of your choice. Beautiful extension. Nice job. Get rid of those shoulders, everyone. I see a lot of this. You got to let it go. You can do that by softening your elbows, okay? Think about that. Soften the elbows, and then you can let the shoulders release. Good. Downward facing dog, everyone. Exhalation. Push it back. Lift it up. Lengthen it out. Release. Shake out that head and neck. Eyes gaze forward inside your thumbs. Take an inhalation. And as you exhale, walk or jump inside of your feet. Beautiful. Monkey pose first for inhale. Eyes gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive. And And salute the sun. Let's go one more time. I don't know what number we're on, but it sure feels good right now. So take it all in right here. Release. You kind of know it by now. And if you don't, no worries. I'm going to cue you. Q. That came out Q, right? C-U-E. Inhale, eyes up. Exhale, walk or jump back. Walk or jump. Try that jump. Hey, if it didn't feel good, don't do it again, right? Take that breath in on your plank position. And as you exhale, bring those elbows in. Lower your body down. Nice. We're going to come back to that one later and add a little bit of strength move to it too. Inhale, eyes lift up. Heart reaches out. Takes it all in. Exhale, downward facing dog. All 10 toes turn. Reach up through those hips. Lengthen down through those heels. Feel your sit bones expand. Eyes gaze forward inside your thumbs. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, walk or jump inside of your hands. Very nice. Eyes gaze forward. Inhale, fingertips still on the floor. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Lengthen out of your back. Make it feel good. Open up. Salute the sun. And bring those prayer hands to your heart, everybody. Exhalation. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Everybody a little warmed up? Yeah? That feels good so far. Let's work on some balancing moves today. I want you to come to the back of your mat, and we're going to step forward into what we call a balancing half moon. Has anyone done balancing half moon before? I love balancing half moon. This is a nice one. All right, so I want you to go ahead and hinge from your hips into like what we just did, a swan dive. Now, it's going to be your left hand that's going to walk itself forward and set itself slightly outside the line of your left foot. Does that make sense? I don't want it directly here in front of my left foot. I'm going to put it out here outside my pinky toe on my left foot. Now, I want you to bring your right leg and just push it back behind you. So you're kind of balancing on the finger pads. Try not to place your flat palm to the ground. That's not going to help you out when we get into this. All right, now take your right hip bone and just start rotating it up towards the sky. Flex your foot and energize through your heel. Now try, slowly, to bring that right arm off the ground, all the way up to the sky, opening up your shoulders, opening up your heart, rotating your torso, all the way to the west. We're going west, everybody. Open, 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 open. Flex, 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 flex the right foot. Spread the toes. Wow, beautiful. I wish you could see what I see now. This is amazing. Great job. Great job. Are we burning yet? Deep breath. Deep breath. You can, you can. Now turn your right shoulder towards the floor. Right hand comes down. Bend your left knee just a little bit for me. And then bring that right knee into your chest and place the right foot down with ease, okay? We don't want to do that too fast. We'll rotate the joints in a very sudden way, and we don't want those sudden joints to hurt. So as we hang here in a forward fold, shake it out. And then let's go ahead and lift our eyes up. We're going to just switch it right over to our right foot now. So finger pads on the outside of your right foot. Let's bring that left foot off the ground, flex that foot, and push it back. Maybe this is your balancing half moon today. Hey, I'm good with that. You should be too. Now we rotate to the east. Slowly, gradually, flex that left foot, please. Beautiful. Make sure that left hand is rolled all the way up. Make it like a star hand on your left side. Really open it up. Really subject yourself to something you might not have felt ever before by having that palm really opened up. Feel that energy, feel that breeze run through the fingers. Really nice, really nice. Take a breath in. Surrender to your strength today. Why not? Deep breath. Keep going. And slowly rotate the shoulders, bending your right knee to safely bring that left foot down, and then just hang out into a forward fold. Very nice job. Walk those hands forward to the front of your mats, and let's walk our feet back into downward facing dog. Palms out ahead of you. Push into those palms. Your fingertips, your knuckles on your fingers should not be turning white. Okay, so check in with that. Don't clench your mats. That's not going to help you out. Your strength is in the palms of your hands. All right, literally. All right, let's go ahead and bring our body down to a plank position. Hold for an inhalation. This is not going to be easy, so stay with me here. I'm going to be showing you some modifications. Stay in your plank position. All right? Hug your elbows in and lower your body down. Don't touch. Press into the palms. Let's lift back to our plank position. Exhale. Inhale. And press back. And how about 3 more? Where's your modification? Right here, knees down. Keep those shoulder blades down the back side. And we're working on your push-up at your pace. Push it back. Good. Good. What I want to see here from you is really identifying your shoulder blades and where they should be on a push-up. Down the back, shoulder blades, down the scapula, elbows in. Elbows in is going to recruit more triceps. So if you're feeling the backs of your arms quiver, that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You're identifying that maybe you need to work on your triceps a little bit more. And hey, free exercise. You can take it home with you. No charge. All right, gang. Hold that last one. Chaturanga Dandasana. Let's just hold. Hold. Surrender. Breathe. Come on. 2 more. We're not touching the floor. We're not on the ground. But now exhale, let it go. Whew. Turn your head to one side, let your feet relax, bring your hands back by your hips. Let your body just sink into the earth. It's as if the earth is a big blanket and it's just going to suck you in. Let your body go there. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Let's slide our hands up underneath our shoulders. Push your hips back into child's pose now. Reach those arms all the way out ahead of you. And relax your third eye. Not on the spider that's on my mat right now. Hi, friend. I just about went smack down into a spider. Hello. Fingertips forward. Third eye in the middle of your head down to the ground. Stretch those hips back and release. Child's pose. Let me tell you if you're new. You don't like something. Maybe you didn't like balancing half moon. Maybe I should have told you this before. Child's pose is a great place to go. If you're feeling uncomfortable, if you're feeling like you need a break, this is where I'd like you to try to go. All right? Not just sitting back and watching things, but staying in tune with you, your parameters, your space, what you set yourself to do today, what's your goal for the hour. I want you to come here and think about those things versus sitting up, watching people around you and getting a little distracted from what you're here for, okay? Just so you remember this child's pose for later on. All right, here we go. Using all 10 finger pads, let's pull our bodies up to all fours, hands and knees down. Turn those toes, and we're going back to our plank position. Inhale. Now I'd like you to bring your right leg and squeeze it in towards your left. So we were apart. Now we're going to turn. And I want you to rotate your right hip bone up to the sky. We're going to open up into a side plank position. If you'd like to stack your feet, that's going to be a little bit more difficult. It's your choice. If you want a little less option, bring your right foot in front, left foot in back. If you don't like any of those things, hey, there's more. You can take your bottom knee to the floor and stack your knees. This is a nice beginner modification here with your knees down. But you want to hook your top hip up to the sky. For those of you who really want an advanced move, supercharge it here with that top leg. Lifting, reaching out of your hip. Opening up that right hand, opening up your shoulders, stack your shoulders feeling good right now. You're in charge. Deep breath in. As you exhale, take that right hip, right shoulder, rotate your body back to plank position, and just roll it over to your other side. I'm not going to let you take a break. Are you kidding? We got all ready to take a break. Just roll it over to your side plank on the other side. Excellent job. Stack your hips. Open up your heart. Use the option that suits you best. Respect your body always. Deep breath in, and we're going to take it back to our other side. Rotate to the floor. Rotate to that left. Lift up. Maybe try that extended top leg. Deep breath in. Exhale. Rotate everything to the floor. Turn it over to the right. Looking good. Looking very good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Rotate. How about one more each side? Good. And then we'll shake out your arms. Open up. Third time's a charm. You've been here before. You're familiar with it, but now make it better. Rotate to the floor. Open up for inhalation. Remember to stack your knees. Take your knee down if you're getting tired. Deep breath in. On your exhalation, rotate to plank position. Hips back. Downward facing dog. Eyes gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump inside your hands. Eyes gaze forward. Inhale. Monkey pose. Exhale. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive. We're returning to our standing position. Salute the sun as you get there. Exhale. Hands to your heart. Oh, yeah. Shake it out. Okay. Roll your shoulders around. Good work. Very nice work. Great ab work, too. You probably felt a lot of that control from your core, and you should have, because that's exactly where it comes from. Just shake out those shoulders. Roll the arms back. Excellent. Let's go ahead and bring our right knee into our chest. We're going to wrap our arms I've got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm going to wrap our right and left hands around the front of our right shin. I want you to flex your foot when you get here. Okay? Now this left leg, long, extended, open up, and find the foot opening up. If you clench your toes, not going to have a lot of great balance there. So I want you to unclench the toes on your left leg and just let it sit into the floor. Good. Supercharge. This is like double whammy up here. I'm like, woo, hey, back right. Flex that right foot. Now extend your right foot to me. Bring it here. If you want to hold on underneath your thigh, that's a perfect place. Now watch what's going on here with your left knee. If it's feeling locked down, if it's feeling like it's holding everything you've got, let it go. Soften your knee. And continue to just hold here if this is where you feel good. Right? Something else that might help a sore knee joint on the left side that's stabilizing you, hold it. Don't let it go. Is maybe to slightly turn your knee out. Just a little bit. And that'll help bring more attention to the quadricep on that left leg versus your joint. Very nice. Good. Another one I really like to do here is just holding on with that, holding on to the big toe. Very nice stretch right here. Really open up. Can you see what my focus is today? A little bit of upper body. A lot of sit bone stretches. Deep breath in. Okay, let's bring that right leg. Set it down on top of your left. Inhale, arms rise up. As you exhale, sit back into your hips. This is a really good time to maybe find a friend nearby. Hold on to them. Hold on to each other if you need help with that balance. How's your left foot doing? Left ankle feeling strong, right? It's okay. We're going to shake it out. Oh, instead of just letting that right foot collapse to the ground, let's go ahead and stand back up with integrity. Push up through the fingertips. Lengthen out through your spine. And as you exhale, let the arms sweep out to your sides. Now lay that right foot down to the floor. Good. Shake it out. And God bless us, we have another side. So we're going to repeat all of that. Everyone with me so far? Good? Everybody okay? Remember to stay hydrated. It's morning. Okay, you probably haven't had a liter of water yet in your system, and we get a little dehydrated. We're breathing this awesome Iowa air. So make sure you do get some water on board as we go. If you're thirsty, you're past the point of needing water. Okay? All right, left leg in. Wrap the arms around that shin. Draw the thigh up into your body. Flex your left foot. Soften your right knee just a little so we don't lock out that joint. Open up shoulders. Okay? Try not to round. We don't want to round it back. We want to express it up here. Beautiful. Flex this left foot. And now kick it forward. As you hold on to the underside of your left thigh, what we're really trying to do here is maybe lift it up a little higher. Okay? Again, use your neighbor if you're not feeling like you can stand up tall on your own. It's okay. Everybody needs a little help once in a while. I'll be the first to admit it. And some days are different than others in yoga. Balance is different. You have to practice it in order to have it. I think we take it for granted. It's just like anything else in life. You really have to practice it. So don't ever feel like a failure in yoga. That's completely the opposite thing that we want you to feel. We yoga instructors want you to feel. Excellent. Great job in the front row. Taking that toe on. I always find it a little bit better to balance if I've got something going out in front of me, to maybe draw something else out to the side. So if you're feeling really wobbly here, maybe just reach that left arm out. See if that helps. It might. It might not be your thing. And that's okay. The differences between people in this world is what makes the world go round, and I love that fact. All right, here we go. Lay your left foot now on top of your right. Beautiful. Arms up. Let's get it. Take that breeze in. Exhale. Sit back into your right hip bone. Beautiful. Be okay with this, all right? Be okay with this. If you need to take your left foot to the floor and just sit in a chair pose, it's a beautiful thing too. Deep breath in. Palms pushing towards center. Lengthen out through the crown of your head. Lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, force those hands down. Let your left leg go. Right ankle feeling kind of tight, so roll it out. Great work. Excellent job, everybody. I really want to get to the floor for some good, strong core work. Is everyone with me on that? We're going to do some good, strong core today? Excellent. We've done a lot of great core already. Side plank, a little bit of plank, a little bit of hovering, chaturanga dandasana, some push-ups. All of that includes the core. But now we're going to get on the floor, from the back, do some really good crunching type of movements, all right? But I want you to stay with me and listen to the cues as we get there. 9 times out of 10, people do abdominal work wrong. Let's get there with some nice, beautiful lifts. Open up. And fall forward this time. Soften your knees. Bounce your tummy off of your thighs. Sweep the floor with the fingertips. Come right back up. Okay? Now we're going to do that fast. Can you guys just watch once? Here's what I really want. Okay, I want you to breathe that way. I want to hear. That breath is audible on this, all right? So let it go before we get to the ground. Ready, set, 5 times. Go. Excellent. Bounce off the legs. Do not go into this with a stiff back, stiff hips, stiff knees. Bounce. Good. Bounce down, bounce back up. Beautiful. On the 5th one, we all stand with our hands in the sky. Wiggle your fingers. Excellent. Take it down now. Beautiful. Reach your right leg back. Reach your left leg back. Now, from a plank position, we're going to drop into what we call a hover. I want you to feel how your abdominals are squeezing in for you now. And notice what happens when we take it lower to your forearms instead of those hands. We've got a little bit more lock in the abdominals, a little bit more deep squeeze in the belly when we bring our forearms down. So I want you to realize the differences between your plank and your hover. Okay? This is a hover, closer to the ground. And if you need to drop your knees, it's about a 30-second hold. So I'm just going to keep talking you through it, all right? Surrender to your strength. It's a good thing. It makes you tougher. Good. Good. Try to avoid letting that back sway. We want that back neutral. If you need to drop to your knees because your low back is saying, I can't take it anymore, then drop to your knees. It's all right. Beautiful. Take one more deep breath. Exhale, lower your body to the floor. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. Roll over to your back side, however you want to get there. And bring your feet flat to the floor. We're going to sit up, though. Don't lie down yet. All right. Now, if you have a low back issue, I think you should really pay attention to what your back is telling you, because a lot of times at work, some things aren't made for everybody. Feet are going to stay flat. We want minimal space between our hips and our heels. This helps eliminate the overusage of hip flexors. We really just want to get into the abs. As you bring your arms out in front of you, I want you to slowly recline back, okay? Lazy boy. Think lazy boy. Thing is, there's no lazy boy seat behind you. It's all you. Your abs are holding you. Now, when you get here, the rounded back is not going to help you out. That's going to start stressing your low back. So I want you to draw your heart out and up. If you need to hold on to the backs of your legs while you're here, do that. It's okay. You're still going to squeeze core. You're still going to get it. All right? Now, we're slowly going to build into a boat pose. So take these baby steps. And if you stop at a baby step along the way and you like it, stay there. It's all right. I just got a lot of people to deal with today, so I'm just trying to show everyone their favorite option. Shoulders back, heart up, lean back, and now bring one foot off the ground, and then the other. Right? So we're going to have our calves parallel to the floor. For now, if you want to hold on, you can. You don't have to. Notice the difference between the knees out. Now bring them together and pinch that ping pong ball inside your knees. Whoa, what just happened? Much tougher with the knees in, right? Yeah. And much better for you. Much more efficient. Hey, if we're going to take an hour out of our day to work out, we better put everything we've got into it, right? It's hard enough making that hour happen. Your next position for your boat pose is to extend through your legs, taking them into that nice V shape. So your body is a V. Head to hips and hips out to your toes. Really nice. Try not to round the back, though. Don't fall into it. Don't give into it. If you need to stay here in your boat pose, that's fine. All right, gang. Now, I want you to take those long legs, long torso, lower everything down to the ground, slowly, carefully, peacefully. Okay, that was hard, but now you're going to do it like 10 times. All right, so just try to endure it. Deep breath in. Look at that blue sky. Holy moly, are we in for a good one today? All right, shake your legs out. Let your belly relax here for just a second before we go into 10 boats from floor up to the V, okay? We're going to do this. We're going to do this all together. Deep breath in, belly in, and here we go. Lift, up, 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 up. Find your balance, and let it go. And lift. and let it go. As you do these, listen to your back, number one. I say that a lot because we forget a lot. Go ahead and go down. There's 3. I'm the world's worst counter, so you might want to count on your own because we might end up doing 20. Really nice. Starting to feel it. Good job. Use your hamstrings if you have to. Hold on to them. Get yourself up. If you just want to do a slow sit-up, that's fine too. Nice work. What I was going to say was make sure that you remember those ping pong balls inside the legs, all right? Because that's going to give you a much more efficient boat pose, much more efficient abdominal squeeze. Oh, don't give up on me. I see some of you just sitting there. No, no, no. Reach out through those toes, okay? Heart out, shoulder blades back. I'm calling it as I see it. I don't know all your names. I wish I did. But if I cue something out loud, I'm probably seeing it. So you might be the one I'm talking to. Just maybe listen a little closer and find out if you're doing it just a little bit slightly incorrect. Nice. When you've done your 10, go ahead and lay down. Maybe it's 20 by now. Beautiful job. Great work. Great work. Now, keep those long legs all the way out to the floor. I want you to slide your hands down your thighs, tuck your chin to your chest, start rolling your shoulders off the ground, and keep going. Oh, good. Roll over the legs, and we're going to go into a seated forward fold. Just open up the backs of your legs. Drop your head towards your shins. Instead of rounding your back and letting it all go, I want you to lengthen your chin more towards your ankles. And now watch the difference between the feeling on the backs of your legs as you go from your pointed toes to your flexed feet. Oh, la, la. Calves feel good. Deep breath. Now exhale, round over the body. Now let your toes go. And now slide back. Slightly rounded. And place each vertebra on the floor, one vertebra at a time. Okay? That's harder. And now roll chin to chest. Exhale. Fall over the legs into your forward fold and then release back. All right? Full crunches all the way up. Don't let your heels come off the ground. Push the heels down. Push the belly down when you get to that vulnerable place. Okay? Keep going. We got 10 of these. We can do them. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Beautiful, beautiful. If you do this with your arms overhead, you tend to momentously lift versus using more strength. So I'd rather see you have your hands on the thighs and push the fingertips towards your toes. Oh my gosh, this is great, you guys. Very nice core work. I can tell that you're really thinking about where this comes from. This looks awesome. Push those heels down. Push, push, push those heels down. Don't let them rise up. Excellent. Oh, that's a good one right there. Nice job. Beautiful work. You guys are so awesome. You're inspiring me. You just keep on going. I'm going to get my 10. Good job, everyone. Clench it. Tighten it. Wonderful. And then when you're finished with your 10, just relax back. Right there. Let the arms drop to your sides. Let your legs fall outside of your hip line. We're going to spend about a few minutes stretching and about 5 minutes in Shavasana, just letting our bodies relax. I want you to slide your right knee into your chest. Just drag that heel. Not a lot of thought into it. Just slide it in there as we go. Position your hips so they're placed on the floor equally, evenly. Reach around and grab that right shin. Interlace your fingertips over the top of your shin. Flex your right foot. Now roll your right ankle out to the side. And roll the ankle the opposite direction. Beautiful. Take your left foot and place it on the ground. Release your right leg in front of your left and let your right knee fall out to the side. Round your shoulders off the floor. Reach through your thighs and interlace your fingertips on the back of your left thigh. Pulling our left thigh in towards our chest, letting our shoulders and head release back to the floor. If you want a bigger hip stretch here, go ahead and take your hands and reach up and grab your shin instead. So we've got our right arm through the leg, interlace over the shins, and then pull in. You're experiencing a really sensational stretch in your hips, I hope. Good, 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 good. Draw the nose up towards that knee again. And then slowly let your right leg go. And bring your left knee into your chest. Right leg is long on the floor. Flex that left foot. And roll the ankle out. Rolling the ankle the opposite direction. Sliding your right foot flat to the floor. Draw your left ankle in front of your right thigh. Left knee turns out to the side. Lift your head up, roll the shoulders off the ground, reach through the right thigh. Interlace the hands behind your right leg and draw the thigh in and then release back. Let that right foot go. And again, if you want the bigger stretch, reaching through, grabbing over the shin, and then pulling in. As you're pulling in, try to not forget to keep that left knee out. You're going to get a much better stretch, much more efficient stretch, if you keep the left knee pressing out as you're pulling your right thigh in. So many pieces to the puzzle. That's what's beautiful. And lift those shoulders off the ground. Let that left leg go. Let that right leg go. Perfect. Shake out the legs. Slide your left foot flat to the floor. And then take your right leg all the way up to the sky. Roll the ankle from the extended leg. Excuse me. Take your left leg and lengthen it down towards the floor. Bring your arms out to T position and let that heavy right leg fall to your left. Just drag it across the body. Make sure that your right shoulder blade stays connected to the earth. Don't let it pull away from the ground. Great spinal rotation. If that long leg is too heavy for your lower back, then maybe place the right foot on your left knee and just let the knee fall across. Sometimes the leg gets too heavy there. Good, 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 good. Now everyone's going to bend that knee and bring it back. Your right foot, bring it back in towards your left leg. And then slowly roll your hips to the floor safely. Reach your right leg down and left leg comes up. Arms still out in T position. Let's take that left leg and let it heavily fall across the body to the right. Left shoulder blade stays on the earth. Just hang out there, just relax, let it go. Don't hold back. And before you roll your hips back to the floor, bring in that leg, shorten it up a little bit so there's not so much aggressiveness in the low back. Good, roll your hips back to the ground. Now we call this time Shavasana. Shavasana is just simply a resting place. So get to a resting place that's most comfortable for you. If that's in fetal position on your side, on your back, on your tummy. Sometimes people prefer tummy. I don't really care. But I really just want you to relax, lay back, and enjoy the next few minutes in your space, reviewing briefly all the things that you set out to do in this last hour. Think about how you might have met some of those goals. Think about how maybe you need to work on reaching some of those goals in your next class. So think about it for just a second and then put it all away. Deep breath. Tune into that breath. Listen to it. I was running here a couple weeks ago. I'm just going to share this little story with you. I've been dying to share this story with this class. I was running around Gray's Lake a couple weeks ago. In the morning, beautiful time, 7 o'clock in the morning is a great time to be here. It's really quiet. And at the end of the run, my friend and I were talking, and we were just, we were just on cloud 9. It was a really awesome morning. We ran into a lot of great people here at Grace Lake, as we always do. And we just started talking about how, we're so lucky, her and I, because we're the type of people that walk around with our arms open versus our fists up. And I want you to think about that. Why not just let it go? Open your hands and receive the world versus having your dukes up all the time. Clench your fists for me. Feel that tension? You feel like gritting your teeth? And now let your hands go. And that's how I want you to feel all the time. Feel open enough to receive whatever comes at you. If you have your dukes up all the time, then that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to feel like fighting. The world is not a fight. Life is not a fight. Sometimes a struggle. But if we open up and receive it, we might just take it on a little differently. If some of you are dying to do inversions, please take this time. We've got a couple minutes till it's 10. So if you want to take this time to work on your handstands and play, that's fine with me. Nice. Wow, good job. I will get you out of Shavasana. Just wait for my cue. There's some people enjoying some inversions, so. The last thing you want to do right now is think about that big list of things to do, okay? It'll come. It'll be here. It'll be here when it needs to be. Right now, it's about you. Slowly start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Feel that tingling sensation in your hands and your wrists and your forearms and your thighs. Good. Take your right arm and lift it up into the air, and then your left arm and reach it up in the air. So the arms are just suspended in air. We're going to do the same thing with the right leg. Draw the heel in and reach the right leg up. Draw the left heel in and lift the left leg up. Now feel the weight of those arms and legs. Let them sway in the wind. Let the breeze take them where they need to. Try not to contract or hold them. Just let gravity draw them up. Let's go ahead and bend at the left knee, bend at the right knee, bringing your feet down towards your bottom and rolling over to one side, right or left, doesn't matter to me. Into your fetal position, take a couple of deep breaths, using your hands as a pillow underneath your head. Open up and breathe into your spine. Taking your top hand to the floor, reaching your top leg out, and pressing into a seated position. Taking it back to where we started. Sit up nice and tall. Again, pull that fleshy stuff out of the way so you can find your true sit bones. Sit up nice and tall and proud on those sit bones. Bring your arms out to your sides. Take a deep breath in. Let gravity move your arms down and away from you. Do what feels necessary as we go along. Inhale up. I want you to bring your hands and just kind of cup the fingertips. Fill the palms up. Exhale, let it go. And this time as you draw your arms up and you've got your hands cupped to the sky, just imagine the sun's energy pouring into your hands. Take that energy from left and right sides and put it together right there in the middle. Sealing that energy in the palms of your hands, bringing that energy to your soul. Bring it down to your heart. Feel that heat inside the hands. Now, turn your hands and open them and feel that and share that and express that with those that you come in contact with today. The world will be a better place if we are here and not here. Namaste. Thank you all so very much. Have a beautiful weekend. It's off to a beautiful start. Again, my name's Jane Keys. KeysCampStore.com is my website. You can get my schedule there, okay? Have a great day, everyone. Thanks again.